All right, so we're talking about perfect competitors in the short and the long run. And just to remind you, in the last video, we talked about the short run. And what we said was that if the firm is producing at a profit, then there isn't a lot of decision to be made, right? In the short run, companies like producing profits. They're better off producing the market quantity than zero, because if they produce zero, they will get zero revenue, but still pay fixed costs. So why would they do that when they could produce at a profit? All right, but if they're producing at a loss, then there's a more nuanced decision to be made. All right, price is less than average total cost. That means this company is producing at a loss. And then the decision to be made is this company better off producing MC equals MR, whatever that optimal quantity is, or would it be better shutting down and producing a quantity equals zero, earning zero revenue, but still paying their fixed cost? And the idea is that no matter what, this company pays the fixed cost. And so if the price is less than their variable cost, right? If the variable cost is so high that for each unit they produce additionally, they'll produce an additional loss, they'll create additional loss, then they need to shut down, just pay their fixed costs and produce nothing. However, as long as price is greater than average variable cost, you're covering your additional costs of production by producing, you've already paid the fixed cost, then you're going to be better off producing than not producing. And once again, I'll make a homework help video that will do some numeric examples. I think this helps. But I want to contrast that to the long run decision, which is to enter or exit the market. Or if you're already in the market, stay in the market or leave the market. That's once again going to be a profit decision, but I think perhaps an easier decision to understand or a less nuanced decision is basically based off of profits in the long run. If profits in the long run are positive, once again, companies will stay in the market. But for the perfect competitors, because we have free entry and exit, in the long run, we're not going to have positive profits. If profits were positive, firms would enter. They can do that. They can just buy additional land or enter the market. Supply will increase. This is going to push price down to where there's zero profit. If there was negative profit, firms would exit the market. Supply would decrease. It would increase the price to the point where we have zero profit once again. All right, so we can see this graphically. See here, all right? So here we've got positive profit in the market. What's this going to do? Because we have free entry, companies are going to see that they could produce this product at a profit. They'll enter the market. We see the price go down. And as a result, ultimately, we get to zero profit. What about if we have a short run loss? If there's a short run loss, this is going to cause firms to exit the market. They don't want to produce at a loss. So the exit of the firms reduces supply, pushes the price up, and ultimately we arrive at zero profit. All right, so once again, this is just by assumption. This is only true of the perfect competitor, and it's because of free entry or exit in the market. Because each of these firms is producing an identical product, anybody can just jump in the market and start producing. You know, we think about, once again, the example of wooden toothpicks. Could you just start producing wooden toothpicks? I mean, maybe you could just go pick up some sticks and carve them into toothpicks and try to sell them, right? Anyone pretty much can produce a toothpick which looks similar to other toothpicks. All right, so if there's positive profits, we're going to have entry down to zero profit in the long run. If there are short run profit, if short run profits, right, entry. If there's short run loss in the long run, we'll get exit of the firm back to zero profit. All right, so again, short run versus the long run. In the short run, we are determining what quantity to produce. In the long run, they're determining whether to enter or exit the market. And we're assuming that for perfect competitors, there will be zero profit in the long run because of free entry and exit.